Congratulations, everyone. We've made it to the final leg of our 20-10-10 exercise. What started as a curiosity or a feeling of being stuck in wherever you are is hopefully starting to feel a little less stuck. And you're starting to see through our 20 products and services and our 10 problems, sparks and catalytic moments that are going to help at least amplify our curiosity and hopefully give you some meaningful direction about where to put your time, energy, and resources next in order to fulfill yourself and those around you. So let's dive into the final 10 in our 20-10-10 causes. Causes, which everyone's familiar with, are efforts that are mission aligned in order to hopefully reduce the pain or problems we experience around the corner, in our neighborhood, across our city, our country, and of course the world. These causes can range from very specific, timely, and episodic things like a marathon that's raising money for a specific charity or a style of research, to an evergreen challenge that unfortunately we still face today around housing and hunger insecurity. These causes are not meant to be focused on in order to identify the victimhood or the challenges that are being unmet by the causes, but rather to identify the causes that actually activate something inside your biology and make you question if you should be spending time making more money or spending time making more resolution in this cause. We face this pendulum swing from money making to ultimately cause fixing again and again throughout our journey. The goal of this inventory is to start to figure out where and how you can put your time, money, and energy, let alone your network and resources, and of course your privilege to work. Causes are not necessarily something that everyone can dedicate 100% of your time on. So don't be frustrated or saddened by the idea that today you may not be 100% cause-oriented. Many of us, myself included, have to go through an arc of working in more of a for-profit or a paid nonprofit capacity before we're working on causes, or don't have the flexibility inside of your household or the resources to give up all of your opportunity cost in a for-profit sector in order to dedicate the amount of time, money, and energy you do for causes right now. If this is you, that's okay, and no worries. This is just the start of an iterative life planning exercise that hopefully you'll keep with you throughout the years. So, what causes matter? Well, lots of causes matter to me. At the highest level, some causes around ultimately doing harm reduction or allowing those that are struggling with a substance abuse disorder is something that I think about probably every other week and actively spend my time and energy and resources working to make a safer and more inclusive world for those that unfortunately in a temporary or on a sustaining basis are struggling with substance abuse disorder. This is something that is born out of a very close family connection and something that I have experienced, although not directly in a secondary capacity, for decades of my life. This means, and ultimately the litmus test of the cause is, that every time I have an opportunity to not just socially reinforce with a like or a retweet or a regram something about advocacy in this space, I also find myself volunteering at least 5 to 10 hours of my time in some capacity against the cause. I find myself recruiting at least 3 to 5 people every year against the cause, and I find myself donating some amount of money every time or most times that the cause is presented as a possibility for me to participate in and support. Now, not all of those criteria have to be made to make your list. Not all of us have free currency sitting around in order to invest. Some of us have more time than others. Some of us can't simply get to the cause that we want to support locally because it might happen on another continent, in another country, or in another time zone. That's okay. Do your best to inventory the causes that you talk about at least once every 3 months and in some form actively recruit, donate, or advocate for in an external way that the organization or community that is benefiting somehow can recognize and understand. These causes can range from some of the things that I talked around about health and wellness and challenging episodic conditions to more tactical causes like supporting living artists or buying local or decarbonization. And this is just the start. Oftentimes, it's hardest to think about all of the causes that you'd like to advocate for, but it's important that we limit it to 10 because our resources, our time, and our networks at any stage of our life are limited. So do your best to stay contained. Now, pause this video, or of course rewatch it, and try to complete at least 1, if not 5, and hopefully 10 causes that would ultimately inspire you to get up every day and give meaningful resources, time, or energy to that matter not only to you, but those that you love. This last 10 completes the 10 problems and the 20 products and services that we've been working on. And when you're done, whether you did this in a piece of paper, in a recording, or have also recorded this on video, of course, journaled along your way, leads you with a starting point to take some inventory. So go ahead and head over to our wrap-up video where we talk a little bit about how to action all of these key strategies, tactics, and what you've inventoried about yourself. Good luck, and I'll talk to you soon.